Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is October 7th, 2021, and today is Thursday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, Bitcoin continues to trade higher. Interestingly enough, as the markets are making rotation, it's Bitcoin that is becoming very interesting. Now, there's no major economic event scheduled for today. So as we look at the various markets, starting out with the Forex symbols, the euro breaking down versus the USD, continuing that breakdown, and looking at the indices, the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ both bounce big, but can it sustain itself? Now, looking at commodities, gold pretty much unchanged, and oil retracing after hitting all-time record highs. In terms of the stocks, they bounce in variation, some more, some less. We're going to take a look at specific ones. And lastly, looking at cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin continues to trade higher as it's making that rotation. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So here we go. We're looking at the Euro USD here. You can see that breaking down. That 1660 was so important, and now we're breaking down on the daily. Now, if we look at a weekly chart, let's take a look. That's really where we're at. There is some congestion where we are right now. Okay, right now at this 1550-ish level is congestion, but if it does break this 1500, 15 flat, we could possibly go back to the 13. So something to consider, because this hasn't really been in these areas for quite some time. Now, looking at the Aussie USD, relatively still strong versus the USD. GBP, same story. So this is really something that's happening to the euro versus the USD as opposed to anything else. And in that case, okay, yeah, I'm going to have to look at it as a leader and possibly going to bring down the rest of the market. That could still happen, but we're seeing a lot of weakness in the euro versus the USD. Now, looking at the other markets, specifically gold, pretty much unchanged here at 1760, nothing happening here. If we look at oil, finally got that retracement from 79.45. That is an important retracement because we pretty much hit a all-time record highs. I'd like to see it sustain this 8-day moving average for it still to be considered strong. Now, looking at the US markets, look at this roller coaster of a day yesterday. I mean, it doesn't look like crazy stuff here, but it's crazy stuff here. I mean, this is 34 200-ish level. This is 33 700-ish level. Okay, and look at this. It's like a roller coaster, and we're right back to our highs, and we look like we're pocketing out here on the upside. So there could be some potential upside momentum up to 34,935 potentially today, okay, if all else remains equal. Now, as we look at the big tech stocks, they are bouncing as well. 14,892. That's a 400-point bounce for the NASDAQ over the past over the last day. Now, this is really because the major stocks have been really popping up, specifically Microsoft going back to 292, Facebook bouncing, but not so much here. But the other major technology stocks, Amazon picking up a little bit more steam, and Apple also. So Microsoft might be the one that's going to carry the market higher, and something going into tomorrow's NFP. Now let's take a look at lastly at Bitcoin. As you see that pop above that 49,000, we got that pop above 49,000, and now it's trading at 54,740, just shy about $8,000 from its all-time highs. Okay, so that is something really to consider here, because remember, this traded as low as 29,000 back in July. So that's a massive move for Bitcoin. So lots of new stuff coming out on it. Lots of people saying, is it going to be, is it not going to be, is it going to be around, not going to be around? But you see that for now, it's still in play. Okay, so you don't want to chase it at these levels, but you want to wait until there's some sort of a pullback that's half decent, maybe about 51,400, if that does give you that pullback. If you're a scalper, there'll be multiple opportunities for you to trade this market. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.